The Israeli-US war in Iran has now completed a month. Despite Trump's claim of negotiating with Iran, the war continues to rage on the ground. Reports now suggest that the US is preparing to take off Iran's crown jewel, the Kharg Island. Well, earlier this month, the island was bombed by US forces. According to the US Central Command, or CENTCOM, over 90 targets had been struck on the island, but its oil infrastructure was left untouched. For years, the Kharg Island has been viewed as one of Iran's most vulnerable strategic assets. The island is critical to Iran's energy infrastructure. 90% of Tehran's crude oil comes through the terminal on the island. The island's facilities can handle exports of up to 7 million barrels of oil per day, and most of that oil is ultimately purchased by China, which has continued buying Iranian crude despite US sanctions. Now, US President Donald Trump has extended his deadline to strike Iranian energy infrastructure. But the extension coincides with the expected arrival of thousands of US Marines in the region. Experts say that the talks could be a cover for an ultimate strike on the Kharg Island, dealing a critical blow to Tehran. Therefore, the big question is, what happens if Kharg Island is seized by the United States? If the US moves in to seize Kharg Island, the Iran war may witness its biggest and most significant escalation. Reports say the island is heavily guarded by the IRGC's elite naval units, making ground operations both deadlier and riskier. It could also destabilize global energy markets, sending oil prices to record highs. But it would also choke Iran's oil exports and cut off the IRGC's economic lifeline, dealing a severe blow to an already struggling Iranian economy. Now, Tehran is likely to retaliate by targeting significant oil infrastructure across the Gulf, pushing the war and the global energy crisis into an even more unpredictable territory.